record high in the 3 months to November, new figures show. The Office for National Statistics says they've increased by 185,000 to reach more than 1.2 million. But there are signs that in some sectors, the shortage of staff is slowing business down. Here's our economics correspondent, Verity.
Record vacancies may be good news for job seekers, but many employers now can't find the staff to do the work. Just ahead of Christmas, this hotel in Salford has 30 staff fewer than it needs.
So some went back to Europe in the early part of the year, and then some people just chose the last year and a half to go off and do other things. So some went to work at libraries, some went to start their own business, some are doing things from their own home, of course.
This Foundry in Halifax also lost staff in the pandemic and is now struggling to meet the orders coming in.
We're having to push out our lead times to our customers, and some of our customers are being patient, but some really just can't wait as long as we're quoting them in terms of timeframes, and they're taking the business elsewhere.
In sectors like farming and food processing, a severe shortage of staff is now described by some as a crisis. Backbench Conservatives want to know what the government's doing about it.
We are seeing our industry slowly being destroyed. 25% less vegetables planted, 12.5% less poultry being produced. I thought Brexit was about actually encouraging production in this country, not discouraging it.
Compared to before the pandemic, vacancies are up by 434,000 to 1.2 million. The unemployment rate was up to 4.3% in October, and the number unemployed rose by 78,000 to 1.38 million. But the figures hark back to the autumn, before the Omicron variant struck. This is Regent Street in London's West End. Normally at this time of year, 11 days before Christmas, it's heaving. But since the government's recommendation to work from home, it's a lot quieter. And what the Bank of England doesn't yet know is how this latest wave of the virus has affected the jobs market. That's why many economists think it's likely to hold off raising interest rates later this week. Already, Omicron is hitting parts of the economy like transport in Manchester, where passenger journeys are down 30% in a week and traffic congestion is down by a third. So far, it's less severe than last year, but there's no furlough scheme. For firms hit by a drop in business over Christmas, prospects for the new year look uncertain. Verity, BBC News.
The time is 18 minutes past 1.